What is up, everyone, and welcome to the PSMBS Podcast Cinema Edition.
We're back.
I'm your host, Lex, and this is episode 7, guys. Episode 7. We're getting up there. Still a young show, but we're getting
Lucky
up
number 7. Lucky number 7. Lucky number 7.
So in today's show, we're going to talk about Batman, man. Batman. We didn't get a chance to talk about Batman. A lot of things happening.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about Morbius, which is just around the corner. There's some stuff going on with Morbius right now, some reactions. We're going to talk about Halo. This is the Halo series premiere week. It is literally tomorrow where it premieres. Okay. And of course, we're going to do Bring Your Own Trailer, BYOT. We got some nice little trailers lined up for you guys. Mm-hmm. And as usual, our weekend picks. But first, let me introduce the usual suspects. Yeti will be in late, so I'll get him out of the way. I'm joined by the almighty Trav himself, fresh from the WWE 2K22 ring.
Let's go!
The champion. The champion is in the house. Right? You see the champion, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm the United States champion.
United States champion. There you go, baby.
The champ is
USA.
here.
The champion's in the building. And of course, the hardest working man on YouTube. The man from the garage himself. And many, many, many other projects. Yeah. Laser Shark.
Have no fear. I'm here.
Yes,
the
sir.
honey-do list is there.
It's there. That's pinned. That's pinned.
Oh man, boys.
So how you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, we got Yeti in the building as a buzzer beater. Let's go.
Yeti.
Just made it.
Just made it.
Look at
as
that.
usual. Let's get some purple hearts for the most lovable, please.
The most lovable.
Oh man.
All right. So yeah, what have you guys been up to, man? What have you guys been up to? Any new shows, movies?
Oh,
besides,
there's a bunch going on.
I know there is, man.
We're waist deep in Bel Air. It's a good show, good series.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's real good. It's really good.
Okay.
Let's see what else. What was I even watching? I picked up some couple old movies. I just watched Robin Hood, the one with Jamie Foxx in it.
And Taron Egerton.
Yes.
That's
the kid's name.
I don't think I saw that movie.
It's really good.
Oh my god, I forgot.
It's really good.
That was right before he did the Elton John movie.
Yeah. And then one I told Trav about a couple of days ago, St. Vincent. It's an old Bill Murray movie. Mm-hmm. Incredible movie. Really, really good. St. Vincent is on Netflix.
Yeah, I think I've seen it on my feed. So
yeah, it's really,
Netflix
really
knows that I'm going to eventually watch it. The algorithm is haunting me.
Yep. Yo, Zion, man, tread lightly, man. Tread lightly. I want to reach through this.
Hashim.
Smart.
Have fun, Hashim. Peacemaker is excellent. Peacemaker is excellent. What about you, Yeti? What you been up to?
I've been watching 2 right now. I'm about to finish 1. But the one that comes the most highly recommended is called the Brand New Cherry Flavor.
Oh.
You know where I'm going with this.
No.
Listen. This show has been making social media go insane.
Bananas.
It's called the Brand New Cherry Flavor?
Brand New Cherry Flavor.
Where can we find this?
Before you watch anything, I'm going to say episode 4, about 35 minutes in, and then you'll decide if you want to go start from the beginning. That's all I'm going to say.
No, but you see, I started from the beginning, and because I figured I needed to work my way into episode 4.
Yeah.
And I'm totally glad I did because it makes more sense.
Okay.
And oh my God, let me tell you, there's a love scene that is in this episode 4 that literally I've seen a lot in my long time on this earth, and I've never ever seen anything like this in a love scene ever.
It is. Whoever thought this up and wrote that episode, has mental problems for sure. For sure.
Whoa, okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yes.
Brand New Cherry Flavor. Highly recommended.
Okay.
Been added to the list right now.
Yeah, man. That's a
All
good
right.
watch. It's a good watch.
I'm
The other one
gonna
I've been
try
watching.
I'm gonna try to start it from the beginning and see how it.
Start from the beginning.
See
Yeah,
how
start from the
it is.
beginning. Yeah, don't go straight
What's
to that
good,
scene.
Royal?
It's good.
Okay.
The other one I'm watching is really good. I'm just finishing it up now. I went to the last episode. Is on Apple TV. It's The Shrink Next Door.
That's not Will Ferrell, right? No,
That's the Will Ferrell.
that's a Will Ferrell one. Wow,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Will Ferrell in a no wait.
I
Wait,
just
it's a serious role. He's in a serious role.
yeah.
And
Okay.
he did a real good job.
Yeah, I mean
Real
he's.
good job.
I feel like he's a better actor when he does serious roles.
I
The
think it's more of an
few
impact. I
that
think it's
he's
more
done.
impactful for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
For
He did a
sure.
really good job. He did a really good job. True story,
Okay.
by the way. It was a true story. It's very good.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trav.
Been watching. Just finished up. Earthquake stand up on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
Had
Yo.
me rolling.
he is incredibly funny.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Like,
Yeah, he's
Very
really
underrated.
good.
Very
I was
underrated.
that's what I'm saying. Like I put it on, not expecting to laugh as much,
You
And I
laughed
was
the whole
like-
time, didn't you?
and I laughed
you
the whole
did.
time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's good.
So good.
yeah.
He's
Haven't
good.
had a good stand up in a while. That did it for me right there.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
I remember him
I've
from BET comic view days and
Yes,
Def
me too.
Comedy
Yes,
Jam.
Def
man.
Comedy
Yeah.
Jam.
Just
There's the
Yeah.
one.
funny. He's one
Yeah.
of those like
Comedy.
you're like, man, how come this guy is never in like movies and stuff like that?
Right. That's
He
what I was.
is. He to me he's one of he's like top
He
10.
should be filling up
Easy.
arenas. He should be filling up arenas. This guy could fill up
Yes.
an arena, but I think he's more of an acquired taste because
Mr. Miss Flicks was good.
yeah,
I think he's very underrated.
he's super
Okay.
underrated.
I've been watching Winning Time. The Lakers, the story of the Lakers dynasty.
Oh yeah.
I
There's so much
love
stuff.
that show.
So
Speaking
much
of
stuff.
people who do comedy that do serious roles,
Exactly.
I mean, this man is killing it. You know who I'm talking about, Dave.
Yeah, I do know you're
Oh
talking
my-
about Will Smith's stepbrother.
Yeah.
Will Smith, Will
Wait,
Ferrell's
what?
stepbrother. Will Ferrell, my bad. Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Oh.
Will-
His
Oh my
stepbrother.
God, his
I was
stepbrother.
about to say, is this an entanglement going on here?
right, man. He's too much
Oh,
entanglements
man,
going
too
on,
much.
man.
it is a fantastic
What is it on?
show. John C. Riley,
HBO Max.
HBO
HBO
Max.
Oh, I gotta see it. Okay, I gotta see this.
Dude, he is fantastic. It's a story about the Lakers, Magic Johnson, and how Jerry Buss, Dr. Buss, changed basketball entertainment forever. This show is amazing. This show is amazing. I look forward to it. So this is like my show right now.
Oh yeah, I got
Winning
it.
Time.
That was the caveat, the trail that I was just waiting to just drop, because I saw it was obviously a week or two before it came out. I've been waiting for that show. I hadn't got to see it yet, but
Yeah, no, we're a little behind. We couldn't. We had some weather issues and then some
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
reactions, but we're here. All right.
Real quick, since we were talking about HBO Max, real quick, Righteous Gemstones. Have y'all watched that yet?
I have not.
It's another hilarious. It's from like those guys that do like Pineapple Express and all that. Like they're
Okay.
all like pastors and just it's nuts. It's funny. It's a whole comedy, but it's
You know
like
what's-
they have a super
okay.
church and they're collecting money and they're being bribed and all type. It's just crazy.
You know what's funny about that show? And there's another show on Netflix. I don't know the name of the other one, but they have like the splash screen for it is similar. Like they have the whole cast just in the group picture, and another show is doing the same thing. And I look at those pictures and I'm just like, I'm probably never gonna watch it just because of that. For some reason, I think it's the stupidest thing. It's like
Oh
I don't
my
want to see
God.
the whole cast smiling for a picture like
I
it's a
mean,
graduation photo.
I mean,
I
I
don't
guess.
like it for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know.
All
It's
right.
just one of those things. But let's jump in.
I'm ready, man.
Let's jump into something we've been holding on to. We've given everybody time.
Yes, we have.
It's been a while. $300 million later, the Batman is taking over. Let's talk about the Batman, guys. Let's talk about the Batman. I'm not. We're not getting to a really long review on it. We're just gonna talk about how we feel overall about the movie, not details. We've given I hope is vegan here. Is vegan in here?
Vegan.
I'm looking for.
Raise your hand, vegan.
Vegan, raise your hand if you're
We
here.
don't want to. We don't want to
Roll
ruin
call.
nothing for you.
He saw it, so.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm ready. Yeah, the Batman. I simply loved this movie. My expectations were normal. I always kind of temper them, and as soon as I just want to take it back. I want to take it back a little real quick because I remember a time when this movie was announced and they announced who was going to be Batman. The petition started. Twitter was all over the place. The Twilight dude's going to be Batman. What's he going to do? Sparkle the Riddler to death?
This guy went from Batman to the Riddler and the Joker voices. What's going on?
But that's how I imitate the people on Twitter. I picture them on the keyboard. Robert Pattinson's gonna be Batman. Where's my petition? This guy sucks. No.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, and I said very early on, there's evidence, video evidence of me saying, listen, Robert Pattinson's an incredible actor. He's like, what's that word I'm looking for? Overqualified for this role. These superhero movie roles, I mean, a lot of these people are overqualified. They're great actors and actresses. It's really about the director, the story, and stuff like that. It's not so much about the actors and actresses. You can kind of isolate a lot of these. Yes, the writers also. You can isolate a lot of the bad superhero movies, but kind of look at the people who are playing the superheroes, and you're like, you know what? They were good. The movie sucked. Val Kilmer's a perfect example. But anyways, perfect example is Val Kilmer. I thought he was great. I thought he was a great Bruce Wayne. Yeah. But I simply love this movie from top to bottom. Robert Pattinson, like I said, he is in along the line of many actors and actresses that were chastised for being cast in this role. This movie nailed it. I love the feel. I love the music. I love the story. The villain was fantastic. Gave me a Seven vibe, which I love Seven. If you've watched Seven, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I really enjoyed it. It was to me right now. There's no all the recent Batman movies that we've had recently. I like all of them. They're all different. They're all different. They each got their own vibe. Ben Affleck is the more superhero Batman. Christian Bale is kind of his own thing, and then Robert Pattinson now is his own thing. That we have now. So I loved it. I thought it was great. This movie had a lot of things going against it because we just had a Batman. We just had a new Batman not too long ago. That was also petitioned, but he nailed it. Obviously the situation we're in, and heavy competition some of these days. A lot to live up to, but it hit the 300 million mark and more, and I loved it. So what do you guys think? Trav, what do you guys think?
Oh shit. I didn't want you to come to me first, but
I gotta come to you first.
I had high hopes. Like I said, I had high hopes going in this movie. When I saw it big screen, and I kind of left the movie not as satisfied as I thought I would leave the movie as satisfied. There was points in the movies that was good, but I don't know. There was like maybe a pacing thing with me. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like there was something missing, like the whole Catwoman aspect. It was like, okay, I'm not gonna go into spoiler territory, but there were just certain things that just I wasn't a fan of. The whole point, like the part where, the Riddler gets taken down in a sense. It's kind of like all that, and then that's how it goes. Like Batman didn't really push the button on Riddler doing anything. Like Batman.
Just say what you're gonna say, Trav. Don't worry about spoilers, man. Come on now.
Huh?
Just say what you're gonna say. You going beating around the bush.
Well, there's it says no spoilers. I'm not trying to spoil it. I'm not trying to spoil it.
We're not. Not this time.
Right. Not right now. But like I said, I just didn't like the way the Batman was just like over somebody's shoulder. It seemed like he was with the detective. He was a Catwoman. and then he was getting thrown for a loop by the mob boss. Like, it just, it just didn't rub me right, man. There was just certain things that I was like, this ain't. I don't think. But then again, Lex said something that I kind of put over the preface. Like, this is year one Batman. This is
year two.
Year two. Okay, year two Batman. This is like rookie Batman. So of course, he's in the passenger seat in the suit. It seems like, there's other people
this. I'm sorry. This is not a spoiler.
Yeah,
this is not a spoiler. But at the beginning of the movie, he clearly says, it's a Batman project. It's a project.
Right.
He doesn't know if he's even making a difference.
Right.
He's like, whatever.
Right.
So they kind of got that out of the way quick.
Right. And that was understand. Like, he was in his dad's garage. We understand.
Yeah, we're used to seeing. It's like you gotta understand. We're used to seeing.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Veteran Batman, superhero Batman.
I don't need to see the over futuristic Batcave. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying the way that they took down the villains, in my opinion, like, the only person that he really had a point on was Penguin, but obviously we saw how that went. Like I said, was it not top tier in my book? But I mean, good rent, I guess. I wouldn't go. I would, if I knew what I saw, I probably wouldn't have went to the movies for it. I could have waited till it got to HBO Max or something. Like, I would have watched it, but I would have waited till it hit the streaming sites.
Okay.
But not a bad movie. Not a bad movie. Because I can't wait for the whatever comes next. Like, that's what I'm more interested. I like the ending. Just that last part of the ending kind of like got me like, oh, geeked. That part got me geeked. If you know, you know.
I have a thing with like, we've known and we've seen Batman movies over the years in different iterations where he's just starting out, like Dark Knight, Begins and all this kind of stuff. I don't understand. Do we really? I haven't seen the movie, so I'm just gonna say, like, do we really need a movie where Batman is in the beginning stages again? Like, we've seen, like, I don't want to see Spider-Man get Peter Parker. I don't want to see Peter Parker get bit by a radioactive spider ever again in any movie ever. We know how he becomes Spider-Man. I don't want to see Batman in having the flashbacks of, oh, his parents died. We get it. We know how he got there. I think we should just move forward with other stories with these characters.
What?
I'm just tired of seeing the
no. I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry. I just read a comment.
I'm just tired of seeing origin stories that we've seen 8 times for Batman already, and for Spider-Man, and for the X-Men. I'm just tired of seeing them. Like, we get it. This is how they started. We know that. Give me something else.
Right, and right. You have a point. Fair enough. But I think sometimes we forget that, and I have to remind myself and other people that these movies aren't for us. Like, the fans that have been through Batman 89 and even the Adam West, and we've seen the Batman story a billion times. But just like I say with GTA 5, how it keeps staying in the top 3, every day there's a kid turning 18 and going out to actually buy that game. Because we're like, dude, we've been playing since 2013. What the hell is going on? But every day there's an 18-year-old legally buying a GTA. So in this sense, there are people who have never seen Batman 1989, either they weren't born or whatever. That's one. Then you have the group that's never seen the other iterations, whether it's Val Kilmer or oh my God, I have his name. We know who he is. The other Batman.
That guy.
I'll jump in there too, Inglewood, after this.
And then there's people who've never seen the Nolan trilogy. They've never seen it. They just weren't interested. Because remember, at that time,
who are these people?
There's a lot. Dude.
Do they own TVs?
There's a lot.
It's like this. We learned
there's a lot
stories. We learned those origin stories from comic books. Let's get the hands down. We learned them from comic books from as we were kids. No, what kids are not reading comic books anymore. Those days are gone.
Right.
They're not watching TV anymore. Right now, if it's not 30 seconds on TikTok or a reel on Instagram, they have no clue what's going on.
Right.
YouTube is literally the longest video that they'd ever watch, and if it's more than 5 minutes, they're not going to watch it. So I agree 100%. I mean, I'm with the Chuck on that one. I'm tired of seeing the spider biting, Peter Parker. I'm tired of seeing, Batman's parents get, killed in the alley. I'm tired of seeing, the Hulk into the, the self experimentation and in the gamma rays. Okay, granted, I'm saying, but we exist. Our generation exists. The originals who read the comic books, who know. Okay, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. But then you have a generation of kids that they have to play to. They have to play to the whole next generation.
Yeah, but we're the ones with the money.
Yeah, but we're not enough. Like I've always said,
Right.
we are not enough to fill those seats.
Right. I was gonna say,
not enough.
The people who have seen
wants to bring our kids to this movie. We got to bring our kids.
The positive I would say in this movie is that I'm happy that the Joker movie came out, because that kind of like, I guess, got us prepared for this movie, because this movie was like on pace of like a Joker movie to me. Like the Batman we saw in the beginning of the movie was not the same Batman by the end of the movie. Like he kind of like mentally grew.
I mean, okay.
Is that spoilery?
Let me give you my take on this Batman.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I know, and because that's a big thing in the movie.
About
right.
No, but that's a really big theme in the movie, though.
Like that's what I'm saying. That's the big theme of the movie, in my opinion.
Right. It is.
So
go ahead, Yeti.
My thing is, it's kind of mixed. I get the whole, he's a young Batman. He's really, getting into his thing, but he's already made his impact on the city.
Right.
Which to me,
yes, he has a little bit.
Made an impact
not towards the big dogs. Maybe the little dogs.
Yeah, the little corner.
But the big guys were like, hey, let's have a drink. Let's have a drink.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like, yo.
The big guys weren't even aware. But they
were aware.
The little guys is like,
they were aware.
I'm about to do some dirt here. Let me keep looking into these shadows because I know there's something going on here. That part I did. I love that part of the movie. I felt the movie personally didn't have to be 3 hours long. Me personally speaking, didn't have to be 3 hours long. A lot of it was unnecessarily long.
How many slow-mos?
No, it wasn't like that.
There was no slow-mo.
It was no slow-mo.
Okay.
Nothing like that.
Maybe one or two. It wasn't anything. No. It wasn't anything over-exaggerated.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of shadows.
To me, it didn't have to be. They could have took it down to 225.
I agree. They could have cut.
They could have cut Catwoman out of it.
15 minutes. Really?
Wow.
I loved Catwoman.
No, she's beautiful.
No, I thought she was great.
She was great, but she showed up 3 times. The whole movie, she showed up 3 times.
She showed up just enough. I mean, remember, she's not like.
That's what I'm saying. They could have saved.
Yet.
That's what I'm saying. They could have saved 15, 20 minutes off the movie if they would have cut out her 3.
Own movie.
Do you know who her?
I liked her part. Do
I know who her pops is? Yeah.
No. But I'm just saying. But that was the whole point of her character. She's not like she wasn't a main character.
Right. She's tied into the
they didn't want to throw and be like, "This is Catwoman." Hey, flips and hear me roar. That's not.
But the thing is, he was about. That was like But the thing with the Catwoman thing, logically, that was a side mission. Her whole thing was a side mission.
Story. It was an adjacent story.
It wasn't it wasn't gonna affect what was going on the political side of things.
Yeah. Listen, if you read the comic books, this is exactly what she was.
This is just
this is very comic booky.
No. Of course,
roaming everybody up for her own.
And they set it up for her to have her own world. I get it.
Lex said he had a 7 feel for this movie, but I had a different feel when it came to the Riddler. I had more of a Saw feeling.
Yes, I did in the beginning.
Total Saw vibe.
I haven't seen Saw too much, so
what?
I saw. Listen, I saw the first
30
one.
movies you got to catch up on.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I feel like
I saw the first one.
Low-key might have talked to each other in the forums back in the day when Saw was a thing, because we used to be in the forums trying to put puzzle pieces together for the movie even come out.
She yeah. I mean, people know. People, if you know, you know exactly.
Yeah.
So, I get it, guys. I mean, there's what happened.
No, I'm just talking to Keen. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Keen, no, I'm not talking like that, man.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's obviously it's been a success. They're gonna make another one.
Yeah,
they've
for sure.
already been working on it. I think for a despite like how the DC catalog has been lately,
right?
I think this was a definite hit. Obviously,
yes, Agreed.
Obviously, not everybody's gonna like every movie. There are some people out there that just did not feel some of the movies that I think are amazing. And a lot of people didn't feel Man of Steel, and I think that's my all time right now.
Oh wow.
But my
Those people
question:
are drunk.
What the people that didn't
That don't like Man of Steel? Come on. This is the first time Superman punched somebody.
Right? So my question was, because this is not clickbait. This is not a clickbait show.
No.
My question was, is the Batman the best DC film? And I'm talking about modern DC film from 2000, the first modern DC film.
So we're not counting Dark Knights then.
No, yeah. 2000. Batman Begins was 2005. All right, so we're counting from 2005 on as far as DC movies. I don't know if you guys remember. I can go through it. It's a list. Batman Begins was first, followed by Superman Returns. You see what they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then The Dark Knight. Then Watchmen. Jonah Hex.
Oh, I forgot.
Green Lantern. The Dark Knight Rises. Man of Steel. Batman versus Superman. Suicide Squad. Wonder Woman. Justice League. Aquaman. Shazam. Joker. Birds of Prey. Wonder Woman 84. The new Suicide Squad. And then the Batman.
Nice.
There's a lot of misses in that
That's
list.
a lot. There's a lot of misses. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of misses.
So I'll put it like this. This Batman is in my personal DC modern era top 5. But it
100%.
ain't 1. It's not 2.
What's your DC top 5? What is your DC top 5?
The Dark Knight trilogy, 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3.
And then Man of Steel. And then this. I would put this up in there.
Good. I was about to hit remove. Good.
And
I was hovering over your face.
No.
And I was like, remove.
But you know what?
If you know, you know.
You know, in my mind though, I was like, you know what? I finished watching the Batman. And I said, let me go back and watch Dark Knight to see if it holds up.
I watched Batman
Went on
Begins
Netflix.
and Dark Knight.
Went on Netflix, booted up Dark Knight, and I couldn't go to bed. Like I was just hooked. Even though I watched this movie maybe 100 times, I still get hooked watching The Dark Knight.
Yeah, it's
Dark Knight is an incredible movie.
And I still feel like I miss stuff when I watch it. Like, oh shit, I didn't catch that last time.
Mm-hmm.
I still get that vibe. So, maybe let me watch the Batman again, see if I catch anything that I might have missed. But, unfortunately, we're not doing too much spoilers here. We're not doing spoilers at all. But, definitely would want to have a conversation about the spoilers.
Like I said before, like I haven't seen this movie, but I think if they would have did, like obviously they did their story, but the part of the Batman origin, if they want to do another origin type deal for Batman, if they would focus a little bit more on the time that he spent with the League of Shadows, I think that would be a little bit more interesting than just, oh, my parents died and I'm upset and I'm going to go beat everybody up. Give me a little bit more of his training over the years where he went
That'd have been
out
dope. That's a dope.
and just out
take.
there just stealing it.
Concept.
Give me that, because that whole thing with Ra's al Ghul is incredible, and they just, besides the
and they could come full,
stuff,
and then they could come full circle.
Exactly.
They
Just give you
that.
a little bit of that, and you're just like, what is this world? What's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it? And then maybe you could see like Ra's al Ghul's daughter, and then how that whole thing tied into the Dark Knight trilogy. Give me that instead of his parents died. I'm tired of that. Just give me something.
I mean, they weren't really like they weren't like harking over.
This movie didn't do that. This movie didn't. This movie actually had a more interesting take on the Wayne family.
On it, right. It had like some like.
It wasn't what you think.
Right.
So we can't talk about it.
Right.
But it's not that.
It's not what you think. It's not like
it's not what you think, which is why I love this movie. It's not what you think.
I mean, they went deep. I mean, the first 5 minutes of the movie. I mean, I just want to get this. It's not a spoiler or anything. Did y'all think that was his parents when the movie first cracked off? Did you think that was little Batman playing with the toy when the movie first popped off?
No, because it's no.
I mean, you see rich parents coming in a mansion, little kid playing karate with his dad.
Yeah.
Did y'all not think that was a little Batman at first?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I swear I thought it was. I was like, oh, this is. I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna give a laser shark.
He did that on purpose.
Talking
Though.
about. Yeah,
he was messing with people. He was probably messing with people. No, I didn't think it was.
I'm thinking, oh damn, they're gonna show it instead of it happens in the alley, it happens in the house.
Yeah, this was too.
No way.
No, but it's not. It's not though.
It's not laser. I'm just saying when the movie cranks off.
Because the part that happens there.
Yeah.
That's when I was like 7. That's when I was like, whoa.
I was thinking Saw because
I was thinking
if you know Saw, if you know Saw, with the videos. The church scene,
that's
all
notes.
Saw. That's all Saw. It's like they copied and pasted Saw all over this movie.
Well, Saw copied somebody else.
Unfortunately, this movie was not rated R. Because if it was rated R,
but it was damn close because it's one of the few superhero movies where people were murdered.
No.
Murdered.
I'm not saying that, but I kind of like did this in the church scene when shit was going left. I said, "Oh." Oh,
yeah, dude, there was some stuff going on in this movie. This movie is a hard PG-13.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're on the line. They're on the line, bro.
They pushed.
Yeah.
They pushed.
That's why I said it's good to watch.
Batman movies should need to just be R and get it over with.
I think
they need to be.
For me, Man of Steel is number 1. Man of Steel will always be number 1. That is my Superman movie because that is a Superman movie I've always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I love Christopher Reeve. I even like Brandon Routh. I thought that was fine. But Man of Steel gave me something that I had never seen before in a Superman movie. It gave me Superman as a god because that's what he would be if he were here.
Mm-hmm.
A god. Right. And people would be scared of him. It wouldn't be, oh, welcome. Yeah, we're friends. And all right, Lois, and let's chill. And yeah, let's do all this. It was, and Zod was, Michael Shannon as Zod is my favorite villain for comic books.
I need to rewatch Man of Steel.
I thought he killed it. He killed it. Anyways, a Man of Steel, Dark Knight, The Batman made my list. And Wonder Woman is on my list. Dark Knight Rises, Superman Returns, and then the rest are kind of like interchangeable.
Right.
But this movie cracked my top 3. It definitely because I love The Long Halloween, and to see a lot of that on and the potential of where they're going to go next.
Right.
I think it's going to be like when Batman Begins. If you watch Batman Begins, go back and watch Batman Begins, and then watch The Dark Knight. Right. It's like Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2. Okay, you play Uncharted 1, you're like, okay. Then you play Uncharted 2, and you're like, whoa, this is Uncharted 1. Uncharted 2 is Uncharted 1. You know what I'm saying? Uncharted 1 doesn't exist.
Right, but it's still up there.
Ask Steels because he won't play Uncharted 1 or Uncharted 2.
Lex, let me ask you this. If you were to make your list out of Marvel movies and DC movies, of course I can. Where does the Batman, this new Batman, rank in that range of movies? All the movies.
Are we counting Avengers movies too, or no?
No, Avengers don't count. No, you can't count Avengers movies. That's a cheat code.
Fine. Take those two out.
It's like putting Michael Jackson in the list. Like that's a cheat code.
Unlimited ammo.
Is it in your top 3? No.
The Batman?
It's better than Hulk.
Well, come on.
As far as solo, okay.
Trav,
let me analyze this.
Better than the Hulk.
Let me analyze this. As far as solo movies, go, not
team up movies, just solo.
Not team up movies. Solo movies go. The Batman, comic book movies in general. The Batman is not in my top 5.
Okay,
it's not in my top 5. They are,
but for DC, because I understand because DC has.
Yeah, but I mean, if DC keeps going, like I said, they gave us Batman, they gave us Joker, they gave us Suicide Squad. Seems like they're on the right stride.
Trav. Suicide Squad.
I know you were gonna say
trash.
No, it wasn't, man.
All right. So
we're not gonna get into
it. Yeah, we're not gonna get into it, man.
We already know it's garbage.
All right, so let us know, chat. I mean, I see some people put their top 4 or 5s on there.
You like that?
Respectable lists. Keep putting them on there. Keep putting them in the comments.
Movies, man. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go. Dark Knight, the Batman.
Batman.
Wait, put it back.
Oh, sorry.
Dark Knight, very respectable. The Batman, Joker's a good one. Man of Steel, Watchmen. We need to go back. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, watch Batman Begins and then watch The Dark Knight. It's not even close, guys. It's not even close.
Watchmen is one of those underrated ones that just squeaks by because you don't really. It doesn't scream DC movie.
No, that movie was
it's
ahead of its time.
Very good. Yes,
Zack Snyder once again.
Very, very good movie.
Zack Snyder did what?
He did Watchmen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Watchmen was awesome.
Yeah, Watchmen. I
was a
can't
good
believe
show.
that it didn't. The show
That was
didn't
good.
last. The TV show.
I didn't get into the show.
Show was good.
Yeah,
I
what?
did not get into the show because I'm kind of done. Like when I watched the movie, I was like satisfied.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I was like, I don't need any more. I'm sure it's great. I mean, it has an incredible cast. This guy's super busy. Jesus Christ, what's his name? He's in the Magic Johnson, The Winning Time. What's his name? He was in The Matrix.
Shit.
He was in Watchmen. The lead guy, the guy that played Dr. Manhattan.
He signed a freaking contract with HBO.
Oh,
Locked in.
Elijah, I forgot his name. I don't remember his name. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, that guy's busy. He had HBO Max, just like Dark Knight's best comic book film, Avengers, the best comic book movies. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Avengers, like I said, it's not fair to compare Avengers to, because Avengers, a movie like Avengers has not been done successfully ever.
And it's not going to be. I don't
as
think
good as
Marvel
the
can do it
Snyder
again.
cut is. It's a Snyder cut. It wasn't what was originally put out there.
Mm.
The Snyder cut is like a fan thing. It's like a cult thing. I respect it. It's great, but when you put the Avengers up, if nothing. As far as team movies, Guardians, Guardians is not as big. That's just a singular group. But the Avengers is. Come on, man.
Right.
Anyways, cool. So moving on to the next topic, real quick, because it's Halo week.
Yes, sir.
Halo 29 reviews in. I don't care about reviews, but I like to have reviews as a starting point sometimes because it gives me a barometer on what people's opinions are so far. It's at 62% with 29 critic ratings right now.
Can you read that consensus? What's that say? Halo is too.
The critic consensus so far, it's only 29 reviews in.
Yeah.
Premieres tomorrow. Halo is too derivative of better science fiction series to emerge a fully formed elite, but glimmers of promise and the faithfulness to the source material signal it's not out of the fight just yet.
Okay. And seeing the trailer,
they see potential.
I
They see
assume that.
potential. They see potential. They see potential. There's a lot of. No, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Why haven't we had a Halo like live action movie yet?
It's always been on the table, and then off the table, on the table.
I feel like it should have happened years ago.
Yeah, when Halo was on top of the world, when everything was Halo, there was movie talks, there was all type of stuff, man. But it was just.
I would have rather Halo
Halo
instead
still
of like
Halo
Super
still on the
Troopers
top?
and stuff like that.
Say that again.
Would Halo still be considered something on the top? Because I don't,
I mean, it's still an Xbox.
For Xbox people, it's
main franchise.
still the game.
It's just like Mario and Nintendo, but I don't think it has peaked since like Halo 2, like since Bungie left, pretty much, in my opinion.
Right, it definitely hasn't been the same. Same thing with Gears.
Right, since Bungie left. But with this show, when they showed us the trailer, when we watched the trailer a few weeks back,
yep.
I got that exactly what he said. Like, there's so much sci-fi shows to compete with. The quality of the show didn't seem to hit those marks, but I mean, the cast looked amazing, and it seems like if they're close to the source material, the games, then might be in for a good ride.
I mean, there's been some
watching
comments. I'm watching for sure. I can't wait. There's been some comments taken out of context, of course.
Well,
every time they try to do this, I think I read some of the article, and the creators say they didn't. The title was just like, we didn't play the games. We didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah.
like
The creators. The creators say we didn't play the games, and if you read the whole article, it's kind of like what they're trying to say is like we didn't like sit there and go, okay, Master Chief reloads with his left hand. Left hand, dude. Action. Reload with the left hand. Perfect. Okay. Arbiter swings. Arbiter's a righty. So, you know what I mean? They're not like doing pound for pound.
Right.
They're just trying to say, hey, look, we're trying to be creative, and that's the thing about art. You know what I'm saying? And just like movies, it's subjective. And when you have somebody out there creating a form of art, whether it's music, whether it's movies, comic books, TV shows, whatever, you wanna. I'm always one to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to sit there. I've been in movie theaters when they adapt a game or a comic book or something, and they go line for line, and I'm just sitting there like, this is what happens.
Oh,
she goes there. Yeah. He's gonna fall, and it's horrible. I'm like, why am I even here?
The Resident Evil movie that just came out, I just watched it. Oh yeah. My god,
why am I even here?
You're still watching Resident Evil movies?
You know what I'm saying? You have to give as a creator, as we're all creators here. As a musician, I like the freedom of, hey, here's a property. Let's see what you can do with it, because these people are professional. This is what they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I always want to give somebody a chance to see what they have. Then after you see it, you judge it. You say, hey, I like it, I didn't like it, I like this about it. But before it's even out, there was this thing like Master Chief takes off his helmet. And that's been like the whole, that there's this little community that's like, oh, Master Chief takes off his helmet. This sucks. And they haven't even watched the show. They haven't even watched the show. They ain't giving it a chance just because in the video game, he doesn't take off his helmet.
I see what you're saying, but if you're going to be taking on such a gigantic property and stuff like that, you gotta. I mean, don't come out and tell people, "Oh, we never played the game." You better play it at least one level.
No, but I'm saying that's not what they meant. That's not what they meant.
That's not what he meant.
They took it out of context for clickbait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But people see that and they're like, they didn't even play the game? He takes off his helmet? This is garbage. And then that whole echo chamber just pushes.
Whatever happened to that Borderlands movie that's supposed to come out with Kevin Hart?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right. Hey.
Well, they've had a couple of animated or small short like Halo.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they've done that.
I thought those were really, really good. I'm just like, give me a full movie.
They threw that. They threw that behind the scenes in the middle of a video game show.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like, I'm not here for this. I'm here for games.
But to harken back on this,
don't freaking give me the vibes of, oh, we're making a video game adaptation when everything sucked. When everything has sucked. Anyways.
But to harken back on video games and the movies, like I said, I just watched the Resident Evil, what is it called? Raccoon City or whatever.
Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yeah, watched it, and literally we're like 10 minutes in, and my girlfriend's like, this is Resident Evil 1. I played this. I know what's going to happen. This is when the fence gets bust down, and then the truck comes, and she's literally just doing that. And my girlfriend hasn't played a video game in probably like a real Resident Evil since she was knee high, and she remembered that game and can remember that this is tied to the game that much.
Like, yeah, they went in.
It's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible. They did what people have been like, it's not close to the game. I want it to be like the game.
Well,
y'all go watch Raccoon City. Y'all go ahead and watch it. If you played Resident Evil, go ahead and watch that. And when it comes to Halo, I don't want that. I don't want to be like, oh, I know what's coming next. I want some surprise. You know,
I'm the opposite. I want to know. I mean, if I'm going to go and watch a video game movie, obviously I'm talking to video game professionals. I'm not a video game professional. But if I go to see a movie from Halo and I play Halo, let's say I play Halo on the weekends with, just my kids or whatever, and I take them to see a Halo movie, I'm expecting to see a Halo movie, not somebody's interpretation of what they believe a Halo movie should be. I want to see a Halo movie. Now, it's a slippery slope because many times it fails miserably because the video game doesn't necessarily translate to the silver screen. Look at the first Street Fighter movie.
Oh,
it was complete. I left there embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I walked out of there.
I got you. Ready? The war is over. You can go home. You want to go home? I'm going to fight. I'm going to get to my boat, and I'm going to go upriver, and I'm going to kick that son of a bitch's bison's ass so hard that the next bison wannabe is going to feel it. That was what we got.
I was embarrassed. I
It's like,
walked out of
wait.
there. I couldn't look at anybody.
But that movie
even,
did give us the beautiful Chung Lee.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Good Lord.
Again,
Yeah.
To this
but it's
day,
what
she's
you get, So
Yeah.
if I go to see a Halo movie and it's completely different from the game that I play in the weekends with my son,
Right.
I'm gonna be like, okay, it's a good movie, but it wasn't Halo. You know what I'm saying? So it's a slippery slope.
Well,
you
I
know?
can't. I
It's-
can't wait for us to check out the episode and talk about it next week for sure. Because that's what's on my mind. Like, how is it gonna go? Where's it
I
gonna
don't
go
think
with
like up to this comment here. I've looked at the trailers. Thank you.
What?
I try.
Oh,
Looking at this comment, we've seen the trailers, right? I'm looking at it and I'm getting Halo vibes. I see it. I see the
Yeah.
energy sword. I see the Master Chief in his armor. Looks good. I'm seeing the Covenant ships. I mean, we're there, guys. We're there. It's the world. I see it.
Right.
I see it. If the biggest problem is him taking off his helmet, then we're
Then
okay.
we're good.
We're good.
Then
Yeah,
we're good.
for real.
If the show sucks, then it sucks.
Right.
But if the biggest problem is him taking off his helmet, quote unquote problem in quotation marks, we're good. We're good because they want to make him more human.
I am
Right.
just a little bit curious why a series and not a movie. I'm pretty sure they could have just
I mean, honestly,
make it a movie, and then after the movie, then you can probably come out and then maybe a year or two, then like, oh, here's the series of the rest of the story.
honestly believe series are the new wave when it comes to cinema. Like, I
Yeah,
feel
but I
like
mean,
if
we
you
have to-
get a good series
Mhm.
off the floor, that opens up floodgates for movies in the future. More like
Yeah, I think it's an experiment.
Season
Like,
one,
look,
season
guys, like
two.
Trav said, this has been on the table for those of you that have that follow, because we play a lot of Xbox. We love Halo.
right.
This has been on the table forever.
Yeah, I remember IGN posting this when I was a kid.
Forever.
you-
Like this is
But
not
usually
new.
when they flesh out all of a story in a series between 1 or 2 and maybe 3 seasons, and then they come, oh hey, look, the movie's coming out. The movie usually not as good.
No, I understand that.
Instead of giving us a chunk, and then you can go into their little stories afterwards. That's
But look
I don't
at Suicide Squad, right? You
Mhm.
said you didn't like Suicide Squad, but you like Peacemaker.
right. Give me the movie, and if it's good or not, then
Then
you can
give you the
branch
show.
off. Then you can
Okay.
give me the show. But like, see now, if they would have did it the other way and gave me now, if they would have did it the other way, and I see Peacemaker and be like, okay, he's gonna be in the movie, I'll watch the movie with big expectations, and then when
Right.
I see the movie, I'm gonna tell everybody, don't watch this movie because the series is way better than the movie could ever hope.
Absolutely true, Keem. If you know, you know. District 9. I mean, even when we first started seeing concept art and like little trailers and teasers, I got a Halo vibe during that. Before we knew what the movie was, before we got to it. Yeah, definitely. And I think he was involved at one point in the movie. There was a lot going on with Halo, man. There's a lot. This is not, hey, they're pulling this out of their ass. This has been something that's been in the works, whether the movie was in a stage where it was about to be made, like not even too long ago.
Right. But I think it was just people were scared to make the movie because when Halo was at the top of the game, I don't think you wanted to touch Halo because Halo was damn near up there with like a Star Wars. So if you were given the responsibility to make a Halo movie, they were expecting Star Wars to come out of that movie theater. And I don't think anybody could take that weight.
Ooh,
so that's why I feel like the movie never came.
Do you think Halo, the series probably now? I don't know when they started production on this series, but do you think it never became a full box office thing because of the whole thing with the helmet? It's like which star wants to be in the movie?
I just think the stock that Halo has in the universe right now when it comes to pop culture is not as big as they did in the early 2000s.
But look at the Mandalorian.
I don't think
his whole vibe is he's not supposed to take his helmet off.
Right.
But you have an actor playing a role where they made him take the helmet off so they could show his face.
I get
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get
It's
what
like
you're saying.
you're gonna be a actor in a movie, and then we don't need your face. Well, we barely recognize your voice in this thing. I don't know. Maybe it's something where they saw Mandalorian. They're like, okay, well, the first season did good a few years ago. We can put a star of this series, and we don't have to see whoever the guy's face is, whoever
Like
it
I
is.
said, I don't really go into because some of these comments is people that never even picked up a controller. I'm not even gonna worry about them. I'm just gonna check it out tomorrow.
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be dope.
And
I
then-
pretty much
yeah.
I'm gonna.
It
I'm gonna
looks. I'm excited for
Looks
it.
serviceable at
It looks.
least.
It
I'll
looks.
give it a
Yeah.
look. I'll give it a look.
I don't have big high hopes like, oh my god, this is gonna be Game of Thrones. I don't have none of that. But
Hold on.
I
As
feel
soon
like
as
it's gonna be
Master
good.
Chief does some superhuman joint, everybody's gonna be like, yes.
Of
That's
course.
it.
I mean, when I
'Cause-
watched Mandalorian, I didn't think I was gonna be in love with Mandalorian until I actually watched it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is bigger than I thought.
I watched the Halo trailer, and when I see that clip of him running like 50 miles an hour, I'm like, this is gonna be the greatest thing ever. I hope.
I hope they're
I'm
putting
hoping.
money, millions of dollars per episode, millions.
Oh, okay, so there's
yeah,
a budget.
It's big
there.
production. This
Oh,
It's a
there's
big
budget.
production.
They got money.
Okay, good.
This is not cheap, like Steele says. It ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap.
It's expensive because
It's
it ain't
expensive because it ain't cheap.
cheap. That's Bobby right there.
That's Bobby.
Expensive because
all
it
right,
ain't
cool.
cheap.
So yeah, let us know in the comments, chat. Are you excited? Are you ready? Do you care? Is it over? But that was a little bit of a high note for me. But there's an issue going on right now in the comic book universe. There's an issue going on, guys. Morbius.
I got high hopes for
Morbius is okay. Here's the thing.
All right.
If you know about movies when they do the pre-release reactions prior to reviews,
Yeah.
usually those are very good for most movies. They're very good because a lot of people got presents, and some of them get paid. Some of them like get flown out there, and it's free, and they have a nice premiere, whatever.
Yeah.
This one, let me hear a quote here from. I'm going to read a quote here. It says, "Heard from several journalists who've seen the film already that it's boring and uncalculated. No consistency except that it's bad. Good moment here and there, and 2 or 3 Easter eggs, but otherwise just watch it when it gets home." Damn. Now this is one of those.
From the trailer.
This is one of those he said she said though, because
Right,
look how
right,
it
right.
starts.
Yeah, he
Heard
said
from
I
several
heard.
journalists who've seen the film already. So this person hasn't even seen it.
Right.
So they're kind of like piggybacking off things. So
Yeah.
grain of salt, the smallest grain of salt on earth, you can't even see it.
Right.
That's how much I'm taking this. I'm going to see this movie. I'm excited for this movie. I want this character in this universe because it's a very cool character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is one of Spidey's villains. This is one of Spidey's villains.
Yeah.
Like I've always said, Spider-Man and Batman have the best villains.
I love watching it in the
Period. There's no debate.
Morbius.
There's no debate. Spider-Man
Absolutely.
and Batman have the best villains.
Period.
Absolutely.
Period.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
A wide variety of villains. I mean, how many villains does Superman have?
You want to know why Superman
One.
struggles alone? Because his villains suck. The only one that actually was good was Doomsday.
I was gonna say he's the only one that killed.
Okay, Brainiac, a couple people there, but not like Batman and Spider-Man. But yeah, Morbius, I have my expectations are fine. I think it's gonna be, I don't know. I'm liking the trailers. I'm liking the vibe. It gives me it gives me Venom vibes. You know, Venom at first everybody was like, oh, it looks weird, unnecessary. We don't know. We don't need it. And then all of a sudden it came out and everybody was like, yo, we needed this.
Yeah.
We needed it so much we made a sequel.
Yep.
It was really good.
Carnage.
Yeah.
Carnage. They were like, give us Carnage. And then, they give us Carnage.
Yep.
Talk about like giving the people what they want.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You know, so
I don't think Jared Leto is I don't think he's that great to lead a movie, but I mean, we'll see what happens.
When does this movie drop? When's the date?
next week. The
okay.
next week.
All right, we'll see. If it ends up on my T-Mobile Tuesday for $4, I'll go check it out. I'm joking.
I mean, yeah, it is what it
I
is.
hope it's good.
I'm joking
I'm
because
good for good movies.
Spider-Man was on my T-Mobile Tuesday and I couldn't buy tickets.
but-
So
We'll see
all
what
right,
Yeah,
looking
I
forward
mean,
to it.
It is what it is. It's just not looking.
Fool's Day. Wow. First
It's a little weird that the first reactions are like this,
right?
Like whatever, you know what I'm saying? But whatever.
It's like you can't really tell too much from the trailers whether it's gonna be kind of dark and serious or is it a little bit campy.
I think it's gonna be on the Venom side.
I think that's why people are like, what direction are they going? That's the way it feels. It's like some of the stuff is like, okay, well, he's doing this and experiments and this is cool. And then there's the one scene in the trailer where he's like, oh, this is the part where the guy with the hoodie comes and beats everybody up. It's like, that's kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's not a lot of that in the movie because come on. I don't know.
I'm just pointing this out, but the Sony universe has a thing for guys with hoodies with powers because Venom did the same shit. Eddie Brock was walking around with a hoodie kicking ass. This guy had a hoodie and he was kicking ass. So all the villains in this universe have hoodies. That's all I'm going to say.
They love hoodies.
They love the hoodies. They have the hoodies. Just really those double dipping DCM Marvel. Yeah. It's happening. So that's pretty much that. So now we get to my favorite part. Let's react. I want to see some trailers.
Hey.
I'm gonna try to bring these up really quick. In the meantime, Trav, can you go ahead and give the fans a little update? Just tell them, hey, about tomorrow and the socials and all that.
We really don't talk about Jared Leto as the Joker because that Joker.
If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all follow us on all social medias, PSNBSPOD. If you want to see more Laser Shark, go follow him on his YouTube. Subscribe, The Garage. You know what I'm saying? Cop the merch. You already know how that goes. Big Yeti. If you want a next hit, y'all fly down to Miami.
Yes, sir.
Get a suite in an Airbnb. You get Yeti over there.
Get your single out. Get your single.
Yeah, he'll get you out there. You know what I'm saying? But on a serious note, new to the channel, make sure y'all follow us, subscribe. Of course, tomorrow's PSNBS Live. We're gonna be talking some gaming. Some gaming news has hit us over the past week, so we got to cover that. And of course, check out our weekly podcast that dropped on Monday.
The boys.
Let's go. The boys. And, more content, man. That's it. Cinema, baby. We're here.
Content.
PSNBSPOD. All social medias.
Content.
I'm telling you right now. So I know some people are complaining like, oh, man. I'm telling you, all social medias. Lock in.
All right.
Content connoisseurs.
All right. As you know, this is our segment, BYOT. Bring your own trailer. Where we line up. We each bring a trailer that we like for the week. And we let you guys decide what is it, hype or swipe? Like who brought the trailer that got you hyped to watch something? All right. First off, we got Trav's trailer right here. Let's check it out.
Let me give a backstory on this trailer real quick. Inglewood gave me the trailer. He gave me the same trailer when the real 2K dropped, WWE 2K. So I'm just on this whole wrestling kick. So this was like perfect timing. So of course that was a week ago, so we missed out. So here it is. Evil. WWE Evil coming to Peacock. Let's go.
Do you find good guys to be interesting?
Got audio?
I don't.
Okay, good.
Being a bad guy kind of comes easy.
Bad guy's more entertaining, I think.
Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just like the bad guys.
Flamboyant, arrogant. With me, what you see is what you get.
You can't have a good story without a great villain.
I'm already in.
The best evil character is someone that the audience genuinely fears.
The perfect formula would be the greatest good guy ever. To be in the most evil villain.
You don't make children cry. Period.
Sasha Banks running around with that headband.
Sasha Banks does, though.
In this 8-part original series,
They killed everyone.
we'll go behind the curtain
When you look into my eyes, you can tell that I feel it, so you feel it.
and inside the minds
Give me the idea how much power I have.
of the greatest villains in WWE history.
Ric Flair,
What
baby.
makes them so good
So
being bad.
I'm not playing a character. I am the character.
Tomorrow, baby, let's go.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
No Triple H?
I mean, they had Steph.
That
It's
was
a
good.
series, so
I will be watching that.
a Peacock original. Let's see how they go.
See how it goes. I like it.
Real quick, hating on Peacock. When you buy the premium, whatever, you still get commercials.
Well, I don't pay for my Peacock. T-Mobile gave me Peacock for free for a year, so I just deal with the commercials.
I'm just saying, like, I don't mind paying for a service, but when I pay for a service, I don't want to see no commercials. Come on.
I hear you. So, something they got to keep the lights on, or they're gonna get shut down.
Well,
Shouldn't
I
have
don't
to pay
know.
for Peacock.
Exactly. That too. And the only thing worth watching on there, I think is Bel Air. Hopefully this wrestling thing is going to be good.
Hey, WrestleMania, man. If you got Peacock, man, WrestleMania next week. Come on, man. You got Peacock,
All right.
WrestleMania, baby.
This is my trailer that I brought. Hang on, let me do this really quick. All right, this is my little trailer that I brought.
Yeah, he is, Inglewood. Yes, he is.
Here we go.
Information. There is always a cost.
You used to be a crime reporter in Japan. Why?
You think because you're a foreigner, the rules are different?
Listen, you like busting my balls, huh? It is the great joy of my life. Giving up and going home is not an option. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
This is my vibe right now. Shout out to Ghostwire Tokyo.
本当の姿を、裏の仕組みを知りたいんです。
Oh man, there's going to be a little girl in the closet.
And let me know. This is how you recruit a cop.
Ooh, Wantabi.
Oh, is this Raid?
Right? I got Raid vibes.
Yeah, right on that bus. Yeah.
Right into the building.
There's always a cost.
Oh yeah, Ensign Elgort is a busy dude.
Jake,
Busy dude.
this is Sato. He's not as brooding as he seems.
What's it like to be a Yakuza? I could write about that.
Yes. But then I'd have to kill you.
This is my vibe.
That is the Baby Driver.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Okay.
優秀なやつ
That
は
was in West Side Story.
優秀な新聞記者は敵が多いってことですね。
敵のいねえ男は男じゃね
え。Hey. Check it out. Check it out.
This world. Once we open the door, it is very hard to close.
Sopranos, baby. Tokyo.
That's what I'm getting. Like, I'm getting that kind of vibe, that mafioso.
死ぬ気でやるか
Hey man, Yakuza. That's pretty much what it is.
決めんのはお前だ
Pretty much there.
Don't write about this.
Keep your mouth quiet. What he said? No, a man with no enemies is not a man.
Yep.
I like that. I like that.
Hey, that's my trailer.
Putting that in my next
Not
caption on my
bad.
Instagram.
That's gonna be your bio.
Yeah, that's gonna be the bio.
They're gonna unfriend you.
With no enemies is not a man.
He's getting too aggressive. He's getting too aggressive. Unfriend.
All right. This next one is by Laser Shark. I don't know why I'm not getting audio.
Yeah, this one's like 2 weeks old, I think. I sent it probably 2 weeks ago.
All right. Why, there it is. All right.
You
Here
know
we
what
go.
I'm talking about. Hey.
Here we go.
Who's a better soldier, you or my dad?
Careful.
Come on. Let's go.
That you actually see my dad's wife?
Yes.
We looked after each other.
Brothers.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Pine. I'm already interested.
Yeah.
James, they're cleaning house. You're leaving the army with an honorable discharge, but you're losing your pension and health care.
What?
We gave them our minds, our keys, and our spirit. They chewed us up and spit us out.
I just want to check in with y'all on your past due payment message.
Honorable discharge with no pension.
No pension, no health.
Our thing, scalpel work. We operate in a deep black OGA offshoot with direct presidential
That Kiefer
authority.
Sutherland?
Bank some decent cash, put a down payment on the house.
No, it looked like him.
It's not dangerous.
Now I know you're lying.
Baby, I need to take care of my family.
So what do you
Yeah,
say, you down for
absolutely.
the cause?
Yeah, Ben Foster.
Yeah,
Ben Foster, man.
Salim Mohammed Mosin studied
What a cast.
pathogenic influenza viruses in humans. We all know what one motivated
you know what's coming.
radical
Yeah, Keem, you already know what's
So let's
coming.
cowboy up, get it
I
down,
don't
and
know.
get home to her family.
Yeti, are we doing number 1 or number 2? I think number 2 is already. All right,
Yeah,
number 2?
It's only about money.
What do we do, Mike?
JP.
I've got an extraction team around BMW X1. Comply.
I'll do that when you confirm who you're working.
What a cast.
You work for me.
Pine,
I am trying
Foster.
to help you. Oh, we're working for the president.
Feeling it.
Get in the car.
Oh!
Oh, you're getting sprayed.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They train us to run their errands. Kill their enemies and kill each other.
Put yourself? All right.
Yeah, he pulled the Sam Fisher right there.
Yeah, you know Sam Fisher.
That's exactly what I do in Splinter Cell.
Hide the bodies.
Fisher, we know you killed everyone, but whatever you do, hide the bodies. That's how I got pissed off. Not that you killed them. You didn't hide the bodies.
Yep. The Contractor. When is it? When is this coming out? April 1st.
Weeks. Not too long.
Buy it on digital. What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, see it in theaters and buy it on digital. Is that like a? That means like it's coming to
Is
theaters.
this a new
and-
format? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you gotta pay, you gotta buy it or see it in theaters, renting or buying. Interesting. Interesting.
That is.
All right, I'm feeling that one. Not bad, not bad. This is Yeti's trailer. See what we got here.
Might need to get my blankie for this one. This guy be
Yeah,
picking
yeah.
scary ones. My goodness.
See, man, Yeti. Oh
The
man.
original one that I went for was kind of outdated, but I had to.
I know.
I had to.
It's gonna be that one with the Yakuza trailer all over again, but there's gonna be a girl come
It's gonna
out
be
with
the
a
ring,
nightgown.
yeah.
She's just
You
gonna
know
walk
that.
out and be like,
well.
Oh, okay, I know this one.
I wanted to show them something that wasn't.
Can't wait for this. Seeing this IMAX all the way.
Something that was real.
"Oh yeah, I saw that they were doing another one."
I don't think I've seen this.
I could see.
Did I see this?
Creation.
Baby Blue.
Blue. That's gonna sell so much merch right there.
Get your baby blue popcorn.
He thought Baby Yoda was
Baby
a
blue
thing.
stuffies. Yeah, baby blue's coming to eat baby
Yeah,
Yoda.
man. I mean, pajamas and everything. Night
Baby
lights.
Blue, Happy Meal, the Baby Blue meal at Burger
We're gonna see
King.
her again. We gotta protect her. That's our job.
Humans and dinosaurs can't coexist.
What?
We created an
Oof.
ecological disaster.
Man, there goes all the PlayStation 5s right there in the ocean.
Yep, that's it.
That's why we have a shortage.
Hey, see? Nostalgia sells.
Yes,
Come out all
sir.
this way just to catch up now, did you?
You coming
Hell
or what?
yeah.
That's my saying right there.
He don't even look bad.
Nostalgia.
Exactly. They don't look bad. They look good.
Damn, he look good. He shaved off the hair. He would look young still.
The extinction of our species.
Nice.
We not only lack dominion.
Yeah, my boy right there. You gotta have my boy.
We're subordinate to it.
Shout out to Jeff Goldblum.
I need him in more movies.
Dude.
I like that shot. I don't know what they're gonna do with some knives and shit, but
Yeah. That's how
they're over there like. I think he forgets he's not Star Wars.
Oh, they had tasers. There's tasers, I think.
Oh, okay. Still, come on.
Yeah.
We're a taser to a dinosaur fight.
That's another plane, right?
Not exactly.
Rodan. Rodan's in the house.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, they went in on this.
End of the trilogy, so they gotta go.
Oh man, that motherfucker gives me nightmares right there.
Yeah, in the first one.
Yes,
in the
bro.
first one.
Oof.
Yeah.
That messed up my son. My son he had to walk out. Yeah, he's stupid. Stupid. Stick stupid. No wonder you're extinct. No wonder you're extinct.
And then he got instinct. He learned real quick.
All right, chat. Who won?
Who won this week, man?
Is it the WWE Evil trailer by Trav, Tokyo Vice by yours truly, The Contractor with Laser Shark, or Yeti bringing it back to the dinosaur age with Jurassic? You can just type in the name. Just type in the name. We'll count the votes.
Keem, it was from Sicario, and I think it was John Wick also. One of some of the makers of that other trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's what it said.
Cool.
I mean, he's going to have some good action scenes. We're going to have some
for
good action
sure.
Scenes.
Yeah, Sicario. I'm a big fan of the Sicario.
Oh, guys, we got cut off.
What do you mean we got cut off?
What do you mean?
I think the stream got suspended.
For what? Oh, don't tell me because of a trailer.
Yep.
I'm about to check the emails right now.
Yep.
Don't tell me. Did you see the email already or no?
No, I just saw. I'm looking at us, and we're gone.
Due to copyright, the stream was interrupted.
How do I come back?
I wonder if
streams are interrupted when copyright content.
The time is still going though.
Yeah, I don't know if you can go back. Oh, it says suspended over. All right, maybe we're going back. Maybe we're coming back in because I'm seeing comments coming in now. Hey guys, can you guys see us? Suspended over trailer. What the fuck? YouTube on some BS. I'm seeing comments coming in.
Stream suspended for policy violations.
But are we back or no?
No, I haven't. I'm refreshing.
So I'm seeing comments coming in.
One came in.
What the hell? You can't show trailers on YouTube?
Oh my god.
That's so
They
dope.
killed us over that. But what trailer was it?
It was probably this last
Park?
one.
Probably Jurassic Park.
Probably
Yeah.
Jurassic.
Who makes Jurassic Park? Is that Universal?
I was on Universal.
Paramount.
Yeah, Universal don't play. DC don't play. Whoever makes DC movies don't play.
What do I do?
The show. I mean, if you end it and boot back up, it's gonna be another stream. So,
But I don't have to do everything again.
What do you mean do everything again?
Like all the room. Let's create a brand new room with everything.
Oh yeah. So I
do
mean,
I have to do that?
Yeah, you gotta create because once you end broadcast, you gotta make another room. Yeah.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back. Are we? Oh, we're back.
Yeah, a couple of corners.
Shout out to you two for shutting us down, but they couldn't hold the guys down.
We're
Let's
back.
Oh my god.
So that means that this episode will be taken one day before it's live on the show again because they're gonna clip out that whole section.
It's all right.
Like
It's
they
all
did
right.
me on my 2K.
Note to self: do not play Universal Pictures.
Yeah, we got to remember that. I forgot that happened to us long time ago.
I know. WB with Wonder
WB
Woman.
don't play.
It's all right. Anyways, put your votes
Well,
in.
what you do is like we can
wrap
play
up.
up. But
So
you probably can
if
only
you
play
guys
like
didn't catch
10
it, we did
seconds.
Jurassic Park. Name all the
Yeah.
trailers again, Lex.
The Contractor.
Trav brought in Evil, the WWE trailer. I brought in Tokyo Vice, the HBO Max trailer about the Yakuza. Laser Shark brought in The Contractor with Chris Pine, Kiefer Sutherland, and Ben Foster. And Yeti brought in the Dinosaur Age with Jurassic Park World Domination.
Yeah, the showstopper.
Shut it down.
The showstopper. The showstopper. So I think he's disqualified.
Yeah, you're done.
Qualified.
Technicality out on a violation.
Wow, I would have gone with the other one.
Oh, I'm seeing Tokyo Vice. We got one for Tokyo Vice.
Oh, Tokyo Vice, baby. Come on,
we
we gotta.
lost some-
I'm
I know
trying
we
to
lost
knock Yeti out. I know Yeti and Greg got
I'm
points.
gone, man. I shut it down.
I know Yeti and Greg got
Let's
victories.
get some
Trav and I
votes.
are still at.
Somebody said contractor.
Ooh, the contractor.
So we need a tiebreaker. Come on, guys.
Come on. Let me see.
I got a dog to walk.
Me too.
Right?
Me too.
I got my son to put to bed. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Tired.
70 y'all.
Tokyo
in there. I know
Vice,
y'all
baby.
got keyboards. Come on.
Tokyo Vice, baby. Come on.
I know y'all scared. Some of y'all scared to be in the comments.
Let me win one.
I understand. Just go ahead and just hype.
Greg gonna be back-to-back champion. Laser Shark gonna be back-to-back champion, man. I feel it.
Damn. But that contractor was, I don't know, it's different, man. It's different.
It was good. It reminded me, gave me some Bourne vibes. It gave me
It did a lot. Man, I missed that series. That I can watch a series of on some streaming service.
Has anybody seen the Bourne show at Universal? The new show that they replaced Terminator 2 for?
Really?
Oh, of course.
Japanese guys, anime bias. So it looks like Tokyo Vice. Looks
Tokyo
like
Vice is
Moses
taking it.
World. Is it Tokyo Vice?
That's Tokyo Vice.
It's Tokyo Vice. All right.
Well,
Tokyo
he
Vice,
came up
man.
with his own
Right?
movie, Japan Vice.
Yeah, but he has anime by. Hey, it's all about Japan this week. We got Ghostwire Tokyo
is that a vote?
coming out this week.
We're gonna take it, man. So it is Tokyo Vice, the winner.
I am downvoting this Jurassic World Domination trailer for kicking me off the stream. That's the first time in history I've ever downvoted anything.
So I guess we got to do our due diligence when we get our trailers to see, is it one of the big boys? Is it?
We'll see it in the email. We'll get an email saying, "Hey, it was whatever."
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Jurassic Park one.
It's much like when I do YouTube videos. If you play something that is copyrighted, you can only play like
Or it could be
15 seconds.
or it could have been mine. It could have been evil. WWE
Could have been?
Could have been evil.
It could have been
evil. Because I got shut down for playing WWE 2K and playing the story mode that showed a little bit of WCW footage. And it shut my whole thing down.
It could have been that, dude, because we've played a lot of trailers here. We haven't gotten shut down.
Right. So, like I said, and that'll be clipped out. So,
all right.
You know,
well, anyways, that being
boys.
said, it's been the boys. Shout out, RIP to the most lovable, Biggs.
Always.
Content connoisseurs.
Don't forget, guys. Tomorrow we have PSMBS live, and there's some
Same
gaming
time,
news.
same place,
There's some
baby.
stuff. There's some stuff happening.
Going on, man.
You know, and check out the podcast. Check out the Garage with Laser Shark.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
If you need some beats, reach out to Yeti down in the MIA, the 305.
Music Maestro.
Have a good one, guys. Thank you, chat, so much, and we'll
What do
see
you
you
think
next
Pitbull
week.
got his hits from? Yeti.
Hey, you don't know about this guy right here. He has history. He has history. When there's time, Yeti will let you know. But this man's been around the world.
I believe it.
All right, guys. That's the boys signing off.
We out.
Yeah.